Hello students, Namaskar. In the chapter determinants, our previous topic was properties of determinants. Dear students, we have studied all of the properties of determinants and also covered an exercise based on properties of determinants. Today we are starting the next topic, and the name of the topic is area of triangle. Dear students, how to find the area of a triangle in Cartesian plane if the coordinates of its vertices are given. This particular topic we have studied in class 10th, and if you remember, the area of triangle whose vertices are A x1 y1, B x2 y2 and C x3 y3 is equal to half of x1 times, and here we may take under bracket y2 minus y3 plus x2 times y3 minus y1 and plus x3 times y1 minus y2. This was the formula to find the area of a triangle in Cartesian plane whose vertices are these. This particular topic we have studied in class 10th, dear students. Here we will make this particular formula in the form of a determinant. Dear students, this particular formula can be written as half of, and this value can be written as determinant, and the elements are x1, x2, x3, y1, y2, y3, 1, 1 and 1. Dear students, the value of this particular determinant is equal to this particular expression, or this particular expression can be written as this particular determinant. If you find the value of this particular determinant, that is equal to this particular expression. So far we were finding the area of triangle by this particular formula. Now we can use this particular half times this particular determinant as the area of the triangle whose vertices are these three. So from now, suppose if you are given a question in board exam of class 12th or any question in any of the exam now given, then you have to use this particular formula to find the area of the triangle. So let us now take students one example. And the example that I am taking is, one thing students you have to keep in your mind, as I have told you, the area of triangle whose vertices are x1 y1, x2 y2 and x3 y3 is half of a determinant. So the value of determinant may occur negative as also, but you are not to consider it negative, you are to consider it positive only, as the area of a triangle is always positive. You have to take the absolute value of that particular determinant. Now let us take the example now, and the example I am taking is, find the area of the triangle whose vertices are A 2 3, B 4 5 and C 6 4. Dear students, I have taken 3 points A, B and C, and there is a triangle formed by this particular by these 3 points, and the name of triangle is ABC. So we have to find the area of this particular triangle. So we'll be using area of triangle ABC is equal to half of absolute value of this particular determinant, and the determinant is x1, x2, x3. So 2, 4, 6, y1, y2, y1 is 3, y2 is 5 and y3 is 4, and here 1, 1 and 1 we have taken. So area of this particular triangle is half times this particular determinant. Now students, if you want, you can write this, as we know the some of the properties of determinants, and I can write this particular determinant as half of. Now see, dear students, if I write this R1 as 2, 3, 1 only, and if I use a property here, and the property is R2 minus R1, then 4 minus 2 is equal to 2, 5 minus 3 is equal to 2, and 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. Next, along with this I am also using the property R3 minus R1. Okay, so 6 minus 2 is equal to 4, 4 minus 3 is equal to 1, and at last 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. The reason why I have used these two properties, students, I could have expanded this particular determinant, I could have multiplied the value of the determinant by half and could have found the value of this area of triangle ABC. But to I did not find the value of this particular determinant by direct expanding it along any row or any column. I have used some property here and I have made it easier to expand. So let us now expand it. So I am expanding it along C3, students. Okay, now if I write, I can say I have used these two properties here. Okay, I am cleaning this now. Now expanding the determinant along C3. So when you expand it along C3, half is out, that I have written here. This is element number, what is this particular element? This is element number A13. So obviously it will be a positive number. So positive, that 1, here it is multiplied. So 1 multiplied by a determinant, leaving the first row and first column. So 2 minus 8. Here you will be getting a determinant, and determinant will be obviously leaving this one and this one. So 2, 2, 4, 1. Okay, I don't need to write 0 the next two terms here plus 0 times and plus 0 times minus 0 times, because both of the terms will be negative. And now this is equal to half of, and now students, here 2 minus 8, and that is equal to half of, what would you get here? Minus 6, and is equal to minus 3. Since the area of a triangle is never negative, so we have to take the absolute value of this particular minus 3, and that is equal to 3 square units is the area of this particular triangle, which is formed by these 3 points. I am sure you have understood what is the area of a triangle in the form of a determinant, and how to find the area of a triangle using the formula of the form of determinant. Thank you very much.